How do characters influence myth structure? Have you ever wondered how characters shape the stories we tell in myths? Characters play a vital role in myth structure, acting as the driving force behind the narrative. They are not just names on a page, they embody archetypes and roles that help convey deeper meanings. At the heart of every myth, you will find essential elements like characters, setting, conflict, plot, and resolution. Characters serve as agents of action, representing forces of nature, moral qualities, or cultural ideals. Their interactions create the narrative arc that defines the myth structure. From a structuralist perspective, characters often fulfill archetypal roles. These roles include the hero, the trickster, the mentor, and the villain. These archetypes recur across various cultures and stories, helping to organize the plot into recognizable patterns. For instance, the hero's journey is a common mythic structure shaped by the hero character's challenges and transformations. Characters influence myth structure in several ways. First, they establish the central conflict. The motivations and actions of characters generate the tension that propels the story forward. Without compelling characters, the conflict may lack depth and urgency. Second, characters define relationships and roles. The dynamics between characters, such as protagonist versus antagonist, create a framework that structures the narrative. These relationships are essential for building tension and driving the plot. Third, characters symbolize cultural values or psychological states. They often representing broader themes or collective human concerns, giving the myth its thematic depth. This connection to cultural values helps the audience relate to the story on a personal level. Lastly, characters drive the plot through their decisions and transformations. The progression of the myth depends on how characters respond to challenges and change over time. Their growth or decline can significantly impact the story's outcome. In poetry and prose, understanding how characters influence myth structure reveals the underlying symbolic and thematic layers of the story. By analyzing characters as archetypes and their narrative functions, one can appreciate how myths organize human experience into meaningful patterns. When creating or studying myth-inspired literature, focusing on character roles and their symbolic significance can guide the development of a coherent and impactful mythic structure. This approach enriches storytelling by connecting individual character arcs to larger mythological themes and structures.